What's up, guys? So, recently, as I usually say, I picked up a boost or starter theme deck, the Plasma Claw theme deck. I've already opened it just to take a look inside, just to see if the cards are any good. So, I'll show you what came with it and I'll give my opinion on it. So, it comes with, the code card, obviously, the playmat. I'm not an idiot, I know how to play. And this, which just talks about the new Plasma Storm set and gives a card list, which I very much like. And here is the box it comes with. It has the Druddigon, which is the one that I preferred over the Giratina one from what it looked like. Giratina is Plasma Shadow, which I will not be opening. Alright. So it has Druddigon with a very nice move, Guard Press. It during your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by its attack is reduced by 20 damage, which is pretty nice. And it does 90 damage for its secondary attack. So that's pretty nice. Got Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Fire Energy. The first trainer, Energy Search, which are pretty common in decks nowadays. We have Litwick, a pretty average health Pokemon, and its attack is okay, but there's a 50% chance you're gonna not let it do any damage. Here's Pansear, probably one of the better basic Pokemon with above average health. Its attack Double Fire, flip 2 coins. This attack does 40 damage times the number of heads. Is pretty good, but Scratch with 2 energies just to do 20 damage, that's risky. Water Energy, Pokemon Communications, again a very common card in decks nowadays. You reveal a Pokemon from your hand, put it in your deck, and switch it out for a Pokemon. Here's the Monferno, and the Chimchar, Monferno, and Fernape line is part of the reason that I bought this, is because I use a Fire-type deck. So I thought that having the Monferno and the Infernape would just increase that awesomeness. Its attack is a lot like other Fire-type attacks. It does 50 damage. We get the discard and energy, and its Loud Howl move, which switches out a Pokemon, is pretty good. Cubchoo, I don't really like this Cubchoo for 3 energy for 30 damage. I'd never ever do that. The only thing good about it is its Hail, is it does 10 damage to your opponent's Pokemon. And that's okay, but there's no Beartic in this set. Water Energy. Now here's the reason that I bought this. The Infernape. It's a really good card with 130 HP, which is decent, and its attack Malevolent Fire, which like most Infernapes, you discard all the energies and it does a very high damage, but you have to discard all energies, so only keep 2 energies attached to this thing, because any more you'll have to get rid of them. Here's the Chimchar, decent for 1 for 20. Lampent, I don't really like this Lampent. Its ability free floating. If this Pokemon has no energy attached to it, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. I never really use this card. 2 for 20 for a secondary evolution with 70 health. That's not so good, considering that Pansear has 70 health for a basic Pokemon. Here's Frillish. I never really liked Frillish as a Pokemon that much. And its attack, 2 for 10, and it heals 10 damage. That's not so good. Chorus, probably one of the better cards in the series, in the entire Team Plasma Storm set. You shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw a number of cards equal to the benched Pokemon of you and your opponent. Water Energy. Lotad. I would suggest taking this Lotad out because there's just 2 Lotads and that doesn't really add much. Vanillish. Average 80 health, 2 for 30. Decent. Potion. Water Energy. Sharpedo. Now here's one of the better cards of the set, in my opinion. There's only one of them, which is a shame. Its attack hard bite is okay. 60 damage for 2. It's pretty good. But the real reason that this card is good is because of Rough Skin. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, put 2 damage counters even on the attacking Pokemon, which is pretty good for a Sharpedo. Simisear, probably the best second, better than Sharpedo. It is attack Flame Blast, does 20 damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. So it's 40, and if you have 3, that's 60. That's 100 damage for just 3 energy. That's really good. Vanillite, decent, 1 for 10. I wouldn't really use it. I'd put in something better. Cubchoo, already went over this. Pansear, already went over that. Team Plasma Grunt, pretty good card. Discard 1 Team Plasma card and draw 4. Chimchar, 1 for 20. Water Energy. Pokemon Communications. Carvanha, 2 for 20, not that good. Hypnotoxic Laser, probably the best trainer in the entire Team Plasma set. Is that if your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, and flip a coin of heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is also asleep. Energy Search, good Simisear, Water Energy, Lampent, Monferno, Vanillish, the other Lotad, Water Energy, Litwick, Pansear, Potion, the non-holo Druddigon, which I already talked about, Carvanha, Colress, Water Energy, Chimchar, Frillish, Team Plasma Grunt, Water Energy, Jellicent. This is actually a pretty good Jellicent with its ability. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, the attacking Pokemon is now confused and poisoned, which is actually really nice. And it's 2 for 40 is pretty good. And Vanillite. So overall, I think that this deck is decent, definitely for a beginner. I'd say it's more of a it's not so much based on heavy, strong hitting attacks. It's more based on abilities and just ranking up the damage on opponent's Pokemon. Overall, I think it's a good starter deck for a beginner. But if you just want the Infernape like me, and the Hypnotoxic Laser and the 2 Colresses, it's okay. So I would suggest it, or I would recommend it if you don't have any other decks, but other than that, it's not so great. But the set does have its ups. It's not all bad. It's an interesting combination of water and fire, which I haven't seen very often. And of course it comes with some good cards like Hypnotoxic Laser is a good one, Simisear, Sharpedo, Druddigon, and let's see if I can find it, Infernape. These are probably the best cards. Also the Jellicent's pretty nice. These are probably the best cards, and I would suggest if you're going to buy this, just keep these in mind, but keep these in mind if you want one of these good cards. But also remember that it comes with, the poor cards, and this was actually like more. I'm used to my theme decks being about $9.99, but why did it all of a sudden boost up to $12? Oh well, I guess that's just my problems. So thanks for watching.